Hi everyone, thank you for coming. Um, Sorry, I'll just wait for Steph to get a microphone.
Hi, everybody.
So basically, Steph and I are going to talk to you a little bit about our experience as an apprentice in TV, media and content for BT, and hopefully just sort of teach you a little bit about how BT is involved in TV and not just the typical stuff that you might think like phones and broadband. So firstly, I want to tell you a little bit about the actual apprenticeship scheme. We offer two types of frameworks. There's a 2-year and a 3-year scheme, and I'm currently in my second year of the 3-year scheme, and Steph has just assimilated into a job from the 3-year scheme. And BT offers all kinds of apprentices from people going out in vans and installing fibre and TV services in your home to stuff what we do, which is more into broadcasting, HR, finance, all sorts of things really.
Yeah, we've got stuff also in mechanics, so maintaining bands, as well as there are more frameworks to come out, such as we are building a brand new framework towards TV, especially since this is our new strategy in BT Sport, for example, and as you just heard, we've got Champions League.
So here's a picture of all the apprentices that we have where we work, and we work at the BT Tower in London. And in fact, actually incorrect. There were 15 of us, but in the last month, 7 of us actually assimilated into various job roles in BT, Steph included. So what is TV and content? As you can see, this is the BT Tower where Stephanie and I work. And what you might not have known is that 99% of all the TV in the UK will go through the BT Tower at some point. And we also offer a lot of TV services, such as freebie services like BT Vision, as well as TV outside broadcast. So, for example, if you were watching a football game, it would all come through BT Tower, even if it's broadcast by Sky. So I work in a place called the IMC, and we haven't really got a very good picture of it for you, but it's a really amazing space where we monitor all of our TV products and services. So my day job will be sitting in front of a screen, and I'll have an alarm system that will monitor our TV network. So if you're at home watching, I don't know what programs you guys like, Peppa Pig, and something was wrong, we'd be able to sit and we'd fix the fault. So a lot of my day is sitting, watching TV and making sure nothing's going wrong, which is quite interesting.
Okay, so I work for the TV outside broadcast team, and we actually put on all your live football and live events on TV. So we do all the football for Sky, so you watch your football teams like Man United, West Ham. It's all you were at. If you change the next slide. Spain. Okay, so you've got your venue, and then you've got your camera, which then goes into the Sky truck, BBC truck. Then you'll have a BT van, which then uses our fibre network, so it will then connect to the cabinet, or in this case, it could be a satellite, if it's a satellite job, for example, then goes back to BT Tower, then goes back to the customer, and then you see it at home. So without BT, you would not see like your football, stuff like Big Brother, X Factor, and so forth.
Okay, so something that you might know about, which is quite publicised at the moment, is BT Sport. And as you know, it's a huge thing for the company to be involved in, especially for us in the TV and media landscape. And essentially what we do is we build the channels, and a lot of our apprentices at the BT Tower have been heavily involved in making sure that the content that we offer is being delivered well, and making sure that any faults that are happening during live games and other events are being monitored. And it's obviously really interesting to be involved in something like that. And you might have heard recently that we've now bid for even more games, so we're going to have the Champions League games for BT as well as the Premier League games that we've got this season. So there's a lot of exciting things happening, and it's really great to be involved in, and there's a lot of apprentices that are working to deliver that service.
Okay, so as apprentices, you don't just job shadow, go to college and stuff, you actually get involved in major projects within the business, such ones as we had Project Hermes, and this is actually project managed and delivered by 2 apprentices who recovered over £2 million worth of just equipment lying in storage rooms, and has now created a system to monitor each equipment that's coming in and out of the business. We've also been involved in project welfare. So I run project welfare and I obtained £65,000 worth of funding to make improvements to the workplace. This had previously been done by other people in the business, and which didn't succeed. So it just shows you that with determination that you can actually succeed. We've also had apprentices been involved with the digital switchover. So again, you would not see your Freeview channels at home without BT and the use of the 120 transmitters throughout the country.
So obviously where we're working in TV and media, it's quite a technical space, and we might be doing the same sort of job day in, day out. But in BT, the apprentices are allowed to do things called secondments. So if you wanted to see what it was like to be an engineer going out on site and working on the telephones, you could do that. Or we had an apprentice that worked on a secondment during the Olympics where we delivered the network for those games. So it's a great opportunity to experience different parts of the business, because when you actually assimilate out of your apprenticeship, you might not want to be doing what you've been doing during the 3-year scheme.
Okay, so some other stuff that as apprentice we've been involved in is volunteering. So Lewis in the picture has set up the BT's food bank network, and we have currently fed over 1,000 people. This started off with just one food bank in BT Tower, and now it's spread through to over 100 buildings in BT throughout the UK. Also, in TVMSC, in our department, we have set up a work experience program for students from any age, and they can come in and get an experience of what we do in TVMSC, go around to different types of teams. Since 2012, we've had over 42 students on the scheme, and we're hoping to get more. So if you're interested, please feel free to ask.
Something that is quite important to all of us is rewards and recognition, and we're very proud of some of the successful apprentices that we've had in TV and content. Stephanie included, actually, who is actually the current London Apprentice of the Year, which is obviously she's obviously very proud of. And we've also had another Apprentice of the Year, James Mellor, as you can see here, and various other awards. So that's very important to us. So we do actually have an award-winning apprenticeship scheme. So if anyone doesn't have any questions, does anyone have any questions?
No?
Anyone at the back? No? Okay, well, me and Stephanie are going to hang around for a bit, so if anyone does want to talk to us, maybe you want to get involved in some work experience, if you're interested in anything, not even in TV, if you're interested in maybe seeing what it was like to be an engineer, we might be able to help you out, so just come and speak to us, and thank you for listening.